Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Back again with Encalagon. If you missed the first part, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a bit of a long one, but it helps you get set up with this series. And so I'll have it in a card in the top right corner or down in the description below where you can find the previous episode and a full playlist. But anyways, like I was saying, in the last episode, we had managed to make our way to the Emerald Grove and kind of get in the middle of some sort of conflict between these tieflings and these druids. Not really sure what's going on there. We're gonna find out more this episode. Of course, we have our main character Encalagon here, and you may notice that he's looking a bit different. I went ahead and sold a whole bunch of stuff, got some new armor, that sort of stuff, and you know, get prepared for the journey moving forward here. Obviously, we're not super geared out, and like I said, guys, this is going to be an evil playthrough, so I just want you to be prepared for that going into this episode. But let's go ahead and get right back into the journey. All right, so here we are at the Emerald Grove. Let's go ahead and, matter of fact, before we get anywhere, let's go ahead and look at our journal. Don't really need to look at the completed quests, but we have our main quest here, find a way to remove the Mind Flayer parasite. Like I said, if you guys missed the last episode, we are currently infected with a Mind Flayer parasite in our brain, and we're trying to figure out a way to help remove it and possibly get our memories back, because Encalagon does not quite remember who he was or how he got there, or, you know, that sort of stuff, what had happened. But we found out that there is a healer named Nettie in the Grove. Maybe we can go talk to her really quickly. And also, Lae'zel mentioned that the Githyanki have some sort of process for removing tadpoles from Githyanki, and that we need to find this Githyanki creche, and somebody in the Drove has seen other Githyanki other than Lae'zel. So we will make sure we talk to them and see what's going on there. What's our personal quest here? What in the world? Be yourself, think dirty thoughts. Oh, okay. Special. Yes, special. Aren't you? Shush, don't fight it. You know what you need to do. Take up that knife. Do what you do best. Easy as breathing. You'll feel better after. Is that us talking to ourselves, or what's the word there? And then obviously the leader of the tieflings here in the Druid's Grove. I don't know why I keep calling it a drove. Zevlor asked us to speak with Kagha, who is the leader of the druids, in order to figure out what's going on with the tieflings here and hopefully maybe either help them stay or help them survive out on the road. Not sure if we'll be doing either. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah. And then obviously we have our companion quests here. I'm not really going to look into that because honestly not much has really happened. I mean, we met them. We have Astarion here, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart, of course. Let's go ahead. I know how to use the map. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and take a look. We can go down and speak with Kagha, speak with Zorru. Let's go ahead and make our way down to Kagha and let's go speak to them. Well, I mean, it is a strange ox. I don't know. Doesn't really seem anything too out of the ordinary for me. Oh, some gloves there, just out in the open, huh? I'm just gonna have Astarion come over here and just, you know, go ahead and take that. And then, honestly, let's take a look at... Oh, I didn't mean to pick up the whole box. Whoopsies, I just wanted to look what was in the box. And there was nothing in the box. So, Astarion, let's go ahead and get you out of there, but there is a chest right there.
Looking ahead.
And Encalagon, can you...
Don't waste the step.
You make your way over here? Oh, it's locked. Ooh. It's quite unfortunate. Let's go ahead and exit turn-based mode really quick. And let's get Astarion to just walk right over here. Enter turn-based mode. And let's go ahead and have Astarion lockpick it. DC of 15, but Astarion has a lot of bonuses here. I mean, we have a total bonus of 7, now possibly an 11. And let's see if we... Ooh, I'm not quite sure if we managed to hit that. Oh, we're just barely too short. Just barely. Just one off. Don't really need to use inspiration. Let's go ahead and just try and re-lockpick it. Another. We're just barely too short. Come on. Give me a 6. That's all I ask. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's take a look inside. Wow, and it's just holy water and some gold. Well, that was extremely anticlimactic, so whatever, let's go ahead and...
Not now, we're working, remember? Come on! Just once. Yeah, just once.
Okay, whatever, kids being kids, I guess. Make our way down here.
Let my daughter go right now!
Oh my.
She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mradrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Holy... Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa. Let's talk to her. What's going on here?
Get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Kagha to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh.
Let's see here. I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
I mean...
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Okay, Astarion, that's... we don't need you instigating things here, Astarion. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on here. Well, I'm not gonna get into the middle of it, you know what I mean? I'm not really here to save either of these people, if I'm gonna be straight up honest. We got our own problems. We're looking for a healer, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna say... You've got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
Alright, I'll see you later. I don't know. Now let's see if they'll let me in. I really don't want to mess with the bear, so... Alright, bear, calm down.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back!
Let's see here. Honestly, if it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
I am not worried.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
Oh, Kagha wants to see me, huh? Alright. Let's go and,
Would that we could speak freely
I am
by
quite
her
curious.
side.
Why is this guy talking to a bear?
I've never learned to converse with your kind. Ah, my good friend.
What do you mean, my
You
kind?
were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
I
A
mean,
few
yeah.
questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Alright.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about Goblin's social order or behavior.
They were goblins, same as all the others, lowly and vile.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with
And
Lae'zel
the
there.
dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Huh, interesting. We actually have a dragonborn response. And I think I'm gonna go ahead with that. I mean, we are a dragonborn after all, so...
Witnesses noticed red dragon marching at rear.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
However, they did call out that name like a war cry, so I'm gonna have to answer truthfully there.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Huh. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm not really... I'm kind of interested to hear what he has to say.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Kukliak would come to some use.
Alrighty then, but be careful. Goblins aren't really known for their mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Alright.
Until we meet again.
Alright, good luck with that. I guess we'll go talk to Kagha. I almost forgot her name for a second. It says we gotta go through this. A stone door, huh? Let's see. Oh, went through the door. Alright, what's going on down here?
Have you lost your senses, Kagha? Release her. She's...
That is a mean-looking snake.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Oh. Well, like I said, I'm not really here to, do anything. I was just told to come see Kagha, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with one of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Oh my goodness, we can be really evil. Flick your eyes to the exit so the child will try to run. Your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't. Snap out of it. Or we can go with, let's see here. We have some paladin stuff. We also have a barbarian response. Is there any other response? We do have another response. We have detect thoughts, but that's not really going to work because we have -1 from wisdom. Once again, we're not very wise. We're not very smart. We do have decent intimidation. However, once I'm really not trying to get in the way here per se. I'm just let's see here. Do we really be evil with it? I will say last episode we didn't get a whole lot of opportunity for a lot of evil actions, so let's go ahead and flick our eyes to the exit so the child will try to run.
Now, Raph.
No.
Oh.
Ithias. Tila, to me.
Oh,
Gone.
No.
By the gods, Kagha, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
You're gonna make me deliver the news?
For that.
Kagha, we are
Let's
guardians,
get in and
not
out of this
killers.
place before any
Spare
Vipers
your
decide to
tears.
bear their fangs
She
at
knew the
us.
danger. She still tried to run.
Oh my goodness, and now she's gonna make us deliver the news. Oh, great. Oh, jeez, I feel really bad, but I did say it was an evil playthrough.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well, I think I'm a monster, actually, but... honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen.
Monsters both, then. Viper to viper. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Honestly, do what you want. It's not really any of my concern. I'm just here for the healer.
Ah, yes. You like to meddle. See what happens. So let me tell you what happens next. You will offer your services to Zevlor. Guide the Outlanders out of the grove. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Are you threatening me? Prattle all you want. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Okay. Sounds like a threat. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not wise to threaten me. But once again, we're here to talk to Nettie, which I see Nettie over there, so let's go ahead and go talk to her.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Excuse me? I'm more important than some bird.
God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
Res medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Let's see here. Healing, as soon as possible, please.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Everything about me is sick. The dizzy spells, the memory loss, the illithid parasite.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
Yeah, that'd be correct. You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
All right. Guess I'll follow you. Oh. It's a neat door you got there. There's
This one had the same problem
somebody
as
on
you.
the table.
Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drow and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Something's off, huh? It might? What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that.
I don't believe you.
I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I mean, there's a lot of things that happen to me that are pretty unusual, but I guess the main thing is I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Well, on a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected. What else do you want me to say about that?
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul.
I'm not so sure about that one.
You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
She was gonna kill
I don't
me?
have a cure. Only a way out.
Well, what the hell?
I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I'm not gonna take the poison. No, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
Well, I could go with I don't care, I'm not going to die, or all right, hand it over. In order to avoid conflict a little bit, because there are a lot of them, I'm just gonna say, all right, hand it over. Oh my goodness, now she's now I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to
Then
die.
I have no choice. I'm sorry.
Well, all right then. You've given me no other choice here. Let's go ahead and hit her with a lacerate. Ooh, critical hit. That was big. Make sure we get right up on her so she can't run anywhere. switched over to a boar. I'm not really sure if that's gonna help you. But alrighty then. Let's just go ahead and hit her with a regular melee attack. And you know what? Why not go ahead and use our Paladin Inquisitor's Might?
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Alright, I will as soon as... Reckless attack, maybe? Oh, there we go. Nice.
So, this is what honesty gets you. Consider my lesson learned.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Astarion. That's exactly how I feel. She's got some interesting loot, but let's see here. A Mind Flare Parasite Specimen. Interesting. Oh, and we have Halzin's journal here. Let's read this. Let's see what's going on. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves, but that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kagha will demand answers I don't have yet. I've had better record. I had better record. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at reading. Any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest praying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Well, let's see here. The drow also has a letter. Let's go ahead and read this. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. So who is this mysterious M?
Always room for more.
Quite concerning. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Can we get out of here, or... No, it's locked. Alright, we picked up everything off of Nettie, so... Maybe there's something in these books, maybe? Maybe a key of some sort.
What's inside?
A scroll of detect thoughts. We'll go ahead and take that, I guess. Personal account. What is this? In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his light was all but snuffed out. Okay. I don't know who Ketheric is, but something seems very ominous about that. Go ahead and take some of this potion stuff, just because, who knows, we might need to make some health potions. We're not exactly the friendliest person, so...
That might be worth a look.
What are we looking at here?
I can't even see a lock to pick.
I don't know what Lae'zel perceived, I'm gonna be honest, so... We'll go ahead and keep looking in these bookshelves really quick. What's this? Sightings record. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times. Okay, there's owlbears in the area, I guess. I can't believe that woman just wanted me to commit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just rude. Oh, we got a scroll of fog. Not bad. Scroll of mage armor, that's pretty decent. Might give that over to like Shadowheart or something. I'm still not seeing a way out of here per se. Just a bunch of books. Bunch of books that we do not have the time for. Let me see here. She dropped Key of the Ancients. Can we equip this? We can. And we also have some other interesting things. Let's see if maybe this will unlock the door now that we're wearing the helmet. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, since nobody's necessarily gonna come in here, we might as well loot the room, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. All right, we went ahead and looted the room, and saved by frightening. Huh. Okay. Shadowheart did also level up, so we're gonna have to level her up in a second, but I just kind of want to get out of here before they figure out that we may or may not have killed Nettie, so, you know. I guess we can go break the news to the parents over here. I really don't want to be the one to do it, but oh well.
Unless you have news of Arabella, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I do. Why don't we instigate a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Kagha killed your daughter. She called her a parasite and a threat.
Kagha? Kagha did... what?
No! No! That snake! That... Ah!
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys deal with the pain of that. And I'll be, moving on. Let's see here. What's going on here? This is the guy that helped us over at the gate. He, came down and fought with us. Maybe we have a little quick conversation with him.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Oh my goodness, we can we can be really messed up and just be like, this whelp is hopeless, but I'm not gonna say that. It's a child. Like, that's just, I can't. There's only so much evil I can be. We already killed a child. Let's calm it down a bit. But we do have a Dragonborn interaction here, which I quite like, because I mean, we are Dragonborn, so.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward.
Oh, he's infected as well.
Yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
I was, yes. Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Huh. Who is she?
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mindflayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
All right.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I don't really want to... We have Lae'zel's quest, so we kind of need that. Astarion is really good for getting in and out of places because he can lockpick really efficiently. Let's go ahead and... I'm actually gonna have him take Shadowheart's place for now.
I suppose this affords me a little alone time. Until later, then.
Ready and willing.
Alright, we have a new companion, Wyll. And it seems like he's leveled up a bit. We'll go ahead and level him up here in a second. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that now. Ah, so Wyll is a warlock, huh? Okay. He's got some spells here, interesting. Let's go ahead and... let's see here. What spells does he get? He gets Hex, Hellish Rebuke. Let's go ahead and do Hellish Rebuke for now, but I know exactly the one that I want. Let's go ahead and do Agonizing Blast along with Repelling Blast. Basically meaning that our this thing is going to be our Eldritch Blast, I should say. I don't know why I blanked on the name for a second. But our thing is going to be very strong. But let's go ahead and look at some of the spells he already has. Armor of Agathis. Gain 5 temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. And we also have Arms of Hadar. Prevent targets from using reactions. I mean, that seems kind of pointless. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's give him Hex, because, as you can see here, Hex makes your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target, and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can Hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. Which is really good if we want him to, like, mainly focus on somebody. And I'm gonna be honest, Arms of Hadar don't really seem that helpful. Oh, he's leveled up to level 3, okay. Let's see here, we get access to some level 2 slots. I'm gonna go ahead and give him... Now this is interesting, because Cloud of Daggers is really good, Hold Person is pretty good as well, along with Misty Step, and Scorching Ray is pretty decent as well, I should say. Let's go ahead and give him Hold Person for now, but what is this? Pact Boon. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your local service. Choose one of the following pacts. We have Pact of the Chain, which says gains the service of a familiar, a phase spirit that takes the form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. We got the Pact of the Blade. You can summon a packed weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Packed weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity. Which, as we look over to our right over here, we can see that Wyll does not have a whole lot of strength. He does have some decent dexterity, but his main thing is his charisma, which is what he's using to, he's using as his spellcasting ability modifier. And let's go ahead and read this one. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows. which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, I can't speak, and Thorn Whip. Let's go ahead and do Pack of the Blade. Because if Wyll does manage to get into some close quarters combat, we can go ahead and bind his weapon, which will bind to his hand, and its damage becomes magical, and we can't drop it or throw it. And you get to become proficient with it if it weren't already proficient, so that's pretty helpful. You can have one packed weapon at a time. The weapon returns to its previous state if you are more than 5 feet away from it, or more than 10 turns. And then obviously we can summon a specific weapon. Interesting. And I don't think I'm going to be replacing any of it. Oh, I accidentally clicked exit. Whoopsies. I'm not going to be replacing any of his spells. Let's just go ahead and re-put these back on. What did we had? Hold person and Pact of the Blade. There we go. Accept. Alright, now Wyll has joined us on our adventure, and he's looking for some sort of devil. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for some sort of devil. But on our very last turn here, we're looking for, let's see here. Oh, there he is, Zorru. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
Well, that depends.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Let's just give him a menacing glare.
Lower.
Oh man, we are just bullying this guy. On your knees. She won't say it again.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
I'm gonna have to agree with Lae'zel on that one. He is still alive, so I would say that's remotely pretty easy. But Lae'zel wants to talk to us, so let's go ahead and talk to her.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
You're a dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teethling was clear. If there are Githyanki
what did she just call him?
That must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say teethling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No. It's Faerun. And what do you mean by purification? Oh, I accidentally left. Okay. I pressed the wrong button because I thought it was number 2, but it turns out because we already used everything else, did not say. So, whoopsies. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We'll find out what purification is eventually. Let's go ahead and take a look at our journal again here. Once again, we don't really need to look at those. Let's see. Find a cure. Nettie couldn't help us. Instead, she poisoned us with a deadly venom, hoping to kill us before we turned into mind flares. That's unfortunate. We learned that the leader of the druids is a powerful healer named Halzin. He might be able to help us remove the parasite. but we don't exactly know where she is. Let's see here. Let's see. Search for Hausen in the Goblin camp. We need to go find where this Goblin camp is. Apparently, he went on an expedition with those adventurers that we saw that came back in the last episode. They might know what happened to him, but they also kind of ran off, so I'm not really sure where they might have run to. The Druid Hausen was researching the parasite. He might be one of the few people who understands our condition. We need to find him. Hausen research suggests that the parasite is connected to a goblin camp located in an old temple of Selûne. And then obviously we found out where the Githyanki Creche might be. So let's go ahead and take a look at our map here. We have Zevlor over there. We can hunt down for Karlach. And then looks like the Goblin camp and the Githyanki patrol are a bit over to the side. So probably gonna explore here for a little bit. I'll try and keep it mainly to the things we care about. We're gonna go ahead and it looks like Zevlor is over here behind this stone door, so let's go ahead and go try and talk to Zevlor and see what Zevlor has to say. Ah, yes, there he is.
I've already heard. Arabella, 9 summers old, and now she'll never see another. Because of Druid law. Every natural law demands I take up my sword, storm their lair, but no. That's what Kagha wants, to prove we are exactly what she says. A threat. I won't give her the satisfaction. I'll get my people clear of this, but on our terms.
Well, best of luck with that. This has nothing to do with me.
Do not be so sure. Kagha won't spare you either, if it comes to it.
Oh, well, I'm quite prepared.
I can only hope you see that before it's too late.
Well, I already see it.
No, sir.
I'm really not too worried about it.
Path past those goblins. They'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
All right, well, that's all Zevlor really had to say to us. I mean, we could talk to him more, but like I said, this really has nothing to do with us. I truly don't care. Like, sure, we helped you out at the gate, but other than that, I'm really not too worried about it at all. Let's see here. We got an open door. What's going on back here? Oh, it's the goblin prisoner that Volo was talking about.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Oh, that is messed up.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
You know what? I'm just gonna stand back and admire the guards' overflowing hate.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
It doesn't really seem like it.
You little beast.
Oh. Wow, you really went through with it, huh?
That goblin won't be the last.
It was a nice shot, if nothing else.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
Alrighty. Well, glad we got to saw that. Let's go ahead and get out of here, I guess. Also, I noticed when we came in, we didn't exactly go up this direction, so maybe let's see what's going on here. Got a little campsite and such. What's going on over here? Why is this person all sad?
Have some respect.
This really isn't the time to talk.
Well, I don't... Okay. I mean, whatever, if you want to be rude about it. I don't really see what happened there, but alright. Go ahead. Go ahead, I guess. I'm just kind of looking around and stuff. Let's go ahead and go up this way. It doesn't seem like anything's really all that way. What's going on up here? Hey, what is that? Oh, bugbear assassin trying to assassinate somebody, huh?
This way.
Well, I mean, truly, I don't really care all that much, but we might as well stop it. Oh, a critical hit for 28 damage. Wow.
Stop me yet.
One shot. Astarion is crazy. Let's go ahead and talk to this person. Why was there an assassin creeping up on her?
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Coin mistress? You lost me.
You almost seem honest. Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Well... You wouldn't really believe me if I told you.
Considering what I've seen, you'd be surprised. But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else.
Well, let's go ahead and maybe try and convince her. We have +2 on our charisma, and we get advantage, so... Ooh, and we get a nat 20. Nice, very nice.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
Alright.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Currency in the hells, huh? Interesting. Alright. Well, didn't realize we were still playing Astarion. Let's go ahead and switch back to our main character and, maybe explore a little bit more. Maybe we go back this way. Let's see here. Well, that kind of just leads back up to the exact same spot, so... I guess we'll go ahead and try and look for a way that we haven't explored quite yet. Alright, so we're down here by the, Druid Center, I guess. We didn't exactly explore this way, so... Let's try going off to the right here. Oh, we got a bard, it looks like. What's going on with the bard?
I have something to ask.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become...
How can I put this? That sounded a little unpolished.
It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it!
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time.
We lost people on the way here, and the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said.
I mean, fair enough. Well, this grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not the time for music.
I know. I should be packing up, but I need to finish this song. It's important.
Whoa, okay, I'm not gonna snatch the loot out of her hands and smash it. That's once again, I know we're doing an evil playthrough, but we're not a jerk, all right? We're just, you know, well, I mean, we're kind of a jerk, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. We're not just gonna be rude to everybody we meet. Well, the song's more important than survival? Fine, it's your life.
And I'm sticking to it. Thank you ever so much.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitor's gall within churns. She sickens you.
Okay, well, my mind clearly was not appreciative of her music. Alright, let's go ahead and head down this way. Let's see. Is that music?
Is someone singing?
Sure sounds like it.
It's beautiful.
What's going on down here? There's a child.
Shh. Listen.
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Oh my goodness, my brain is so messed up. You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Can you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Focus and try and hear what he says.
Melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Oh, great. Now we gotta struggle against the music's pull. Alright, not too bad. A DC of 5, but once again, we have a -1 on our wisdom. But it doesn't matter. We managed to pass it. Good, good, good.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Oh my goodness. Barb, drown out the harpies with a roar. Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Ooh, and we get a nat 20. Very good, very good.
Ouch, my ears! Wait, why am I wet?
Oh, there's the harpies. Oh, and they're flying right towards us. Oh no, Lae'zel! Oh, Lae'zel got lured in.
I will have your head, Harpy.
Ooh, missed the claws on Encalagon. Luckily, Wyll managed to get away from the from whatever it's called. I'm blanking totally right now. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what seems like their charisma is maybe the best. Hard to say. But oh man, I totally forgot to organize Wyll's bar. We'll go ahead and do that after this fight, I guess. Let's just go ahead and hit him with a Eldritch Blast really quick, and let's go ahead and do a Hex for Charisma. Where is Charisma? There it is. Maybe you should have done that firsthand, but we'll go ahead and end turn. Now, Astarion. Can we get you to do a sneak attack, perhaps? Just go ahead and try and get a sneak attack off. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna have you try and get the high ground here. Maybe try and wrap around. That'd probably be the best. We do have a cunning action. Let's go ahead and do dash. And move forward a bit. And try and get the high ground. Oh, I totally didn't see that one. Whoopsies. I'm sorry, Astarion, that. Oh, nice. Lae'zel managed to resist the song, but Lae'zel has already taken some damage. So let's go ahead and try and get this person to, what's it called? Get her to stop singing, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and use a trip attack. 64% chance to hit. Ooh, it hits, but she manages to save it. Let's go ahead and do action surge, and we'll go ahead and use a lacerate. There we go. Concentration broken. Now, and Calagon, let's go ahead and have you rage. Yes, quite loud, quite loud. Let's go ahead and just kill this harpy right in front of us. There we go. And we're gonna have to try and move forward to take out this. All right, there we go. The child is running away. That's very good. That's exactly what we needed. Uh-oh, the harpy's going straight for the child. Oh no, it activated luring song. And it looks like we... Oh, nice. We managed to resist it. I think that, yep, the hex is still on. So let's go ahead and try and hit him with a... Oh, man, what is that camera angle? Alright, Wyll, you're gonna have to get into position, try and protect this child. Astarion, I didn't really put you in the best position here, which is quite unfortunate. So let's go ahead and just do a piercing shot on this harpy. Nice, gaping wounds. And we're gonna have you... We'll just have him pop a healing potion just in case. You can go ahead and stay right there. This harpy will try and come towards Astarion. Ooh, 10 damage. Wow, that really hurt. Alright, Lae'zel. Let's try and another trip attack. Ooh, and it missed. Unfortunate. She's looking a bit low. We'll go ahead and use the second wind. And we'll just end her turn. Oh man, we're lured. Oh, and our rage ran out because we got lured. Quite unfortunate. A good miss on Lae'zel. Let's go ahead and move, get a better shot here. Try and hit him into Calagon. There we go. And we have a reapply hex. Let's see. We can't really get close to anybody enough, so let's see. Can you jump? Let's try and just get you to help out Astarion here, up here a bit. Go ahead and end the turn. And Astarion, just continue shooting at this harpy. Nice, decent damage. That's like what, 12 damage. And we're gonna have you pop another healing potion because these harpies do hit kind of hard. Uh-oh. Luring song, nice. Lae'zel resisted it. I don't necessarily think we'll need... She's only got 10 HP left, so nice. 10 HP, dead. And Lae'zel... Is there any possible way that you can... try and just get her across the water? Hopefully we don't take any fall damage. Nice. Get her across the water. And I think we only have the one harpy left, right? Yeah, it looks like it, so... we should be alright. Oh, Wyll's lured. But Astarion is not, so hopefully Astarion can just finish her off here. There we go.
Are they
gone? Go back to your parents. There's worse in the wilds than harpies. Or, well... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go with that one.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go.
Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me.
Mole.
Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Alrighty, I guess we'll go check that out after I'm done looting up these bodies, so we'll go ahead and go check that out after I do a bit of looting. Alrighty, so we're back in the grove and we did find Donny, so let's go ahead and talk to Donny.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Donny, is it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door, I guess.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Okay, Donny. You are interesting. Concealed hatch. Let's go ahead and head inside. Tiefling hideout, huh? Well, this is quite interesting. Oh, and there's Mole. I guess we talked to Mole.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mirkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some Harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
What are you doing down in this cave?
Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Do you have anything to trade? It doesn't really look like you have a whole lot to trade. Guess we'll just go ahead and take the things that are useful to us. Maybe this is a good opportunity to sell some of our more boring stuff. Like, we'll go ahead and sell these, sell the ring, sell this stuff. Astarion, do you have anything you want to sell? I want to keep those metal gauntlets, so we'll just go ahead and yeah, seems good. All right.
Anything else?
No,
You've been a
not
friend
really.
to us. Come back anytime.
Alrighty. Oh hey, it's the kid we saved. Let's go talk to him for a second.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the Harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Oh, great. That's not how I usually get paid for killing monsters.
I don't have any gold. Sorry.
Alright. I'm just gonna say it's very kind, because, I mean...
It's about you. I hope you like it.
It's just a little kid. What is up back here? Oh. Maybe another entrance, per se, or something? I don't know. Well, they got a pretty decent-sized cave up here. Well, you know, have fun, I guess. I will be on my way. Oh, there's a chest over there. Should we see what's in the chest? Let's see, can any of us make that jump? Come on, Encalagon, make that jump. There we go. Bronze ingot and some gold. Huh? Interesting, alright. Now, the real question is, can we jump back? Hope so. Oh, just barely. Nice. And Lae'zel also manages to make it back. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and head up. And... I think that's about all the things I want to do here, so... I think what we're gonna go ahead and do next is maybe go help Wyll figure out his his devil problem and go hunt down this Karlach or something. I don't know. We'll have to go and see. Oh, what's going on here? Who in the world is this?
What manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in iFoamyy, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Oh, you're familiar with my work.
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I have no idea what's going on here. This guy just appeared out of nowhere.
There, middle of somewhere.
Can you be more specific than somewhere?
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
Oh, he's a devil. I see now.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't know about that one. Why would you want to help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can.
Yeah, totally.
And you're in dire need. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
I think I'm gonna need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Huh. Quite interesting. As you guys can see, I was just kind of exploring a little bit, walking around, and he all of a sudden appeared. We'll have to take his words into consideration, but once again, we're not exactly close to where Karlach is, so I'll pick up when we get somewhere near there.
Strange. It looks healthy.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Oh, hey, look, it's the adventuring party that left the grove. Maybe they'll know where to find Hausen. Let's go ahead and let's talk to him.
I need a quick word. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Well, I'm just gonna say I have somewhere else to be because I don't really like any of the other options.
And me both. Gonna find the wizard who gave us the contract that got my people killed. Left out all the important bits. Like, beware, treasures beneath a pile of goblins.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead.
Okay.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Oh, here we go. I hear the druid's leader went with you.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
And you left him to die?
Yeah, and I'd do the same again. He weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him.
Well,
Come on. We're wasting time.
I don't really care about saving him all that much. More so want to see if he can heal me. But, you know, since you guys left, I'm just going to go ahead and loot your buddy old pal of Frenzy here. And they actually have quite a bit of decent stuff. Oh, some dead goblins here as well. Oh, wow, yep. Some supplies pack. A goblin drawing, huh? Go ahead and pick that up. Let's go ahead and read that. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hand, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Quite interesting, quite interesting. No idea what that could be, but go ahead and take a look at the map. We need to make our way over to Karlach, so we'll go ahead and head over this way. Oh, look, it's a dog! Everybody shut up, it's a dog. Hold on. I want to talk to the dog.
What a waste.
Oh, I'm gonna guess this is the dog's owner. Of course, we gotta reach out to pet him. This may be an evil playthrough, but come on now. Let's go ahead and take a look at his collar. Nice little 19 roll. Easy.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Scratch, huh? I'm gonna guess that's your name then. It's alright, Scratch. I'm not gonna hurt you. We gotta pet him. Come on, Scratch, follow me.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Let's go ahead and hold out our hands so we can follow our scent to camp. Alright, cool. I hope we get a dog. I hope we get a pet dog. That'd be really cool. Can we jump across this water here? Well, we can. Can the rest of the party follow us? Looks like it. Looks like everybody's coming across. The Risen Road, huh? Alright, so we're coming up on Karlach. I did have to reload because, unfortunately, Wyll got stuck on, like, some sort of jump or something. I don't really know. And so it kind of just scuffed up the whole cinematic thing that we had going. So I just went ahead and reload, made all the same decisions as well with Scratch and the adventurers beforehand. But this time, hopefully, we will have Wyll with us. But let's go ahead and move forward here. Toll collector's key. Okay. Don't really know what the key's to.
I wonder what it opens.
But there she is. There's Karlach. Let's go ahead and have a little chat with her. This time with Wyll. Hopefully.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Looks like you found your mark, Wyll. Let's send your devil back to the hells.
It's done, Karlach. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
Pity indeed. Let's see here. Astarion. Can I get you to, like, jump on these rocks at all or anything? No? Let's see if we can... Ah, nope, that didn't work. Oh, we do still have advantage, though, so let's go ahead and... Oh, miss! 82%, we still miss? That's quite unfortunate. Wyll? Let's go ahead and have you use a hex. And we'll go ahead and... Actually, we can just reapply hex without using our thing. Go ahead and use strength. And let's go ahead and just hit her with a blast. Nice. Seems good enough. Lae'zel, let's go ahead and have you jump across to the side of her. Try a trip attack real quick. Ooh, didn't hit the trip attack, but we did manage to hit her with some damage. Let's go ahead and try again. Oh, and we miss. Unfortunate. Now it's Karlach's turn. Oh, she's using her rage. Ooh, but she used a reckless attack too. Alright, well, she is a devil, so we're gonna go ahead and use Inquisitor's Might to get advantage. Hit her with a lacerate. Boom. That's 6 damage, plus she's bleeding. And now it's Astarion's turn. Astarion should be able to hit her. And there she goes, down and out. Let's see what kind of loot she had. Nothing really that of importance. I just kind of stripped her naked. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Fallen. Hells, I should be celebrating, making toasts, roaring in victory. But I can't get the tadpole's visions out of my mind. Tell me we were right to strike Karlach down.
Who cares? I wanted a good fight and she gave me one.
I care. Damn it all. I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks.
Enough whinging already. You should be drunk on the kill, not drowning us in crocodile tears.
Right you are, Lae'zel. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerûn. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought. Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade.
Hail to me, actually.
Well then, hail to our champion, and let there be no substitute for victory.
Alright, go ahead and leave. Oh, we get a backpack. Oh, some decent stuff. Alright, we killed Karlach. Alright, let's go ahead and go up this ladder and see. Oh, wow. A lot of blood over there. What's going on over here? A lot of dead gnolls as well. That doorway is blocked off. Maybe if we go in through this doorway.
At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Oh, who is this?
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
You recognize the description. The burning tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Well, I've already dealt with her. She's dead.
If that's true, this is the first glimmer of hope we've had for a long while. But I'll need proof. Bring me her head, and I'll give you my blade. It carries Tyr's blessing, and you will have earned it by carrying out his justice.
Oh, all right then. Well, I mean, real quickly, just got to go down by the river over here. I'll go ahead and bring her her head. Nice shiny new sword too. I mean, there she is.
Faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of a storm.
Oh, well, remove her head.
The head comes free with a sickening crunch.
All right, there we go. Let's go turn it in and get a sword or something. I don't know.
Well.
All right, here's her head, just like you asked.
Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
All right, thanks. And we get the Sword of Justice. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna... You got some gold hanging around here, I'm just gonna... Yeah, thank you, thank you. Who is this? Trin?
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
Why? What's down there?
Half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
This is a terrible camera angle.
It was a tollhouse. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road. There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
All right. Thanks for the warning. I'm just gonna have a quick little look around real quick. Got another person here we can talk to.
The road ahead.
Oh, she's got some stuff to trade. Let's see here. Anything worthwhile? Not really, but we can sell her some stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell her some stuff, and we'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and looted all the back rooms, so let's go ahead and make our way down this hatch and see what's going on down here. We got a dead toll collector, a whole bunch of stuff to loot. Before we leave, I'll make sure to loot it all, but let's go ahead and Tollhouse ledger. Let's read the... Oh man, that's a lot of reading. I'm good. Got a vault door, huh? I see vents.
Just as I expected.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Yeah. I got it. We're gonna go ahead and move some boxes on top of these vents. That way, nothing goes terribly wrong in here, you know? You catch my drift. There we go. Oh wow, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we could loot here. There's a burrow hole. None of us are small enough to fit within a burrow hole. Oh, some gold here. Alright, there's an iron gate. Let's go ahead and open the iron gate. Some more vents I see. Even if my character can't really perceive them, I know better.
Traps. How considerate.
Go ahead and just move this big box on top. Got some more vents here. Just making sure we're covering all the vents.
Careful. There are traps about.
Now, if I know Baldur's Gate, this looks surprisingly suspicious.
There's a pressure plate in the chair, but I'm missing something.
Go ahead and separate up the party a little bit. Hey, there we go.
Careful, I might.
figured it out fairly quickly.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Alright, let's not step on that. A gilded chest, huh? Some decent gold. Ooh. A lot of stuff in here. Okay. Alright, real quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we loot everything in this cellar. And afterwards, I'll go ahead and show you guys the most important things that we got out of this cellar. But, you know, I figured you guys don't want to see me just picking up a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and loot it, and we'll be right back with what we get out of here. All right, so I went ahead and looted everything that was down here, and I mostly did it with Astarion, other than missing a few miscellaneous stuff. But we have a +1 great axe, which is pretty decent. Maybe Encalagon can use that in the later episode. We also got these gloves of heroism, and it says when using your channel oath spells, you gain heroism, and it has a +1 strength saving throw. Really good for a paladin. Basically, you know, we have Encalagon being a multi-class paladin, so that'll be pretty interesting. Along with some other stuff, we got some potions, some other weapons we can sell for some gold, some other helmets and stuff, some armor, some shields, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, pretty decent overhaul, if I do say so myself. But basically what I think is going to happen is we are, let's see, where are we on the map? Still have some stuff. We need to go find the Githyanki patrol and the Goblin camp. And it still says we need to return to Zevlor, which I'm not quite sure why it says that. Maybe it's over here. Kagha wants the tieflings gone. She asked us to guide them out of the grove. I said I do not care, so... Personally, kind of whatever from my point of view, but... Whatever. Whatever. But, basically, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the day off here and, take a long rest and, yeah, see what happens. Let's go ahead and, do a long rest.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me!
What in the world?
It's Alfira, from the Grove.
Oh, it's the Bard! Alfira, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet, to prove that I can be half the bard my teacher was. I want to join you, to fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped me.
Well... I'm not really sure if I've necessarily helped people, but are you sure? I lead a dangerous life.
I've been running since Elturel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on, with you.
Alright, you can stay for now. Let's see how you fare.
Really? Oh, this is wonderful. I won't let you down.
Okay, well, that was a bit of a glitch, but alrighty. Go ahead and just move past that.
I would have words with you.
Apparently Withers wants to have words with us.
Not this one, nor this one. And this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to to thy undertaking.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Okay. Well, let's talk about them a little bit more.
Very well.
Well, I actually don't want to recruit any of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Seems like Withers just wanted us to talk about that sort of stuff. Alfira, huh? We have a bard joining our group. Does she have anything to say? It doesn't really seem like she has anything to say. I know it says nobody really wants to talk to us, but I'm very curious to get everybody's opinion on this whole devil thing that randomly appeared.
Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Honestly, I'm not so sure.
I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all.
I would say, alright, perhaps we shouldn't trust Raphael. He is a devil, after all.
Good, you got there eventually. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I didn't realize you were so well-versed in mental and emotional torment.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Alright. Well... what's the story with that little artifact of yours? I haven't forgotten.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have had thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Fair enough, fair enough. What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Oh, really? No reason for us to stay together if we get on well?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Oh? family, a friend, a lover.
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Oh, alright. How am I holding up in your estimations?
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
Oh,
And
thanks.
I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Alright, let's turn to other matters. We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
You don't want to talk about yourself?
I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor.
Alright. But you're deflecting. Are you hiding something from me?
Say for a moment that I was. Do you think your blunt approach would get me to confess?
Well, I suppose not. We can let the matter rest for now if you'd rather.
Good. I like you. And you did save my life. I wouldn't want to sour things between us. Not while we need each other.
Alright. Nice little talk with Shadowheart. We have some other companions that we need to talk to. We've got Astarion over here. It's been a while since I've talked to Astarion.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
What?
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay. Seems like Astarion doesn't really have anything to say.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak? What does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Alright. What are those dragons to the Githyanki? Allies? Mounts? Pets? As a dragonborn, I feel like this would matter quite a bit.
They are gifts to my queen from the goddess Tiamat herself. They reside in the great city of Tunarath, awaiting the privilege of battle. Do not pity them. They reap great riches from their service, gold and otherwise. Dragon's blood flows in you, does it not? Perhaps you might be availed of the riches I offer. We shall know in time.
Ooh, okay, Lizelle. You flirting with me? If I wasn't a dragon, I might be blushing. But why were those knights chasing the Mind Flare ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Alright, quite interesting, quite interesting. And finally, we have Wyll.
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Wyll?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
He spoke of a cure. We have to at least hear him out.
Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
I mean, Wyll does have a pretty good point, I will say. He does make a pretty good point, but that is everybody in the camp, so I guess it's time to go to bed. Oh. You're right. I would find it annoying. Please do not write a song. But let's go ahead and full rest.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed.
Uh-oh. Oh!
You stand above a body, which is in a state of gore nearly
Oh my
beyond
goodness.
recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend.
Oh,
You
no.
recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Intelligence, I guess. I don't know. What happened? Okay. Yeah, that didn't go very well. We could use inspiration, but let's be honest, it's not gonna go well, no matter
Your
what.
skull will hardly let you think, let alone remember.
Let's try an investigation here. Another -1 because of our intelligence, but this one's only a DC of 7. We do manage to pass that one. Nice.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
What curse is in your heart to kill in your sleep?
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better.
Yeah.
You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Ooh. Let's see, if we go for a stealth, do we have... Oh, we actually do get a +3 from strength. Or we can try and wash our hands away. I'm gonna try and go for stealth. I mean, what good is the washing our hands if there's still a body here? Oh, gee. Okay, no. We're using our inspiration. We're re-rolling that one. 1 inspiration, please. DC of 12. Oh. No matter what, we just can't get away from it. Oh no, this is bad.
Her guts start to spill and flow
Oh,
everywhere
gross.
as you shift her.
Oh, disgusting. And we're just gonna go right back to sleep.
You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Our hands are still bloody. It's definitely going to be noticed. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to explain.
Kincha, this is some sloppy work. You talk.
Do we try and lie to them? Or do we be honest? I feel like we should be honest, right? I mean, we truly don't know why we murdered her. I don't know what happened.
Think me a fool. What you suggest is ludicrous. You reek of blood. The work of the parasite, I shouldn't wonder.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I don't know. It could have been the tadpole.
We can but stand guard against the parasite. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Oh my goodness, we could giggle. I'm gonna go with breathe deeply. You must uncover the cause of your mad spree, lest it happen again.
Much is uncertain, but you know one thing for sure. The darkness will strike again, unless you find a light.
Oh my goodness, and then the body is just here. I mean, do we loot? All she had was 2 loots. Oh, that is so sad. Scratch wants to talk to us. Hey, Scratch made it to the camp. Hey, Scratch. How's it going, buddy? If I somehow accidentally kill Scratch in my sleep, I'm going to end the series, honestly. That's just too far. Pet him again. Why not? That's a good boy. Yeah. You're a good boy. Alright. Well, at least Scratch made it to the camp. Alfira. I'm truly sorry. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. I hope you guys all enjoyed part 2 of our Baldur's Gate playthrough. A bit more evil this time around, and like I said, this is an evil playthrough. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the more evil choices that we got to make during this episode. Much more freedom to make them during this episode rather than just be kind of a jerk in the first episode. But yeah, that's pretty much been it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here and want to see the series continue. And yeah, I've been iFoamyy, you guys have been awesome, and I'm out. Peace.